Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Loud and Louder with Joey G, and this is a special tribute, actually a come at or whatever, because I'm tired of being ignored. And I'm coming at the most prolific guy on the internet. Well, so he says. You know, the biggest John Cena ass kisser. The phoniest guy on the internet. I don't do drugs, but I take Xanax because I have seizures. Well, so do I, Sean. What do they call it? But that has nothing to do with it. It just goes to show you that what a genius is, okay, and what a phony is, okay. I've challenged you for almost a year now, and you know, I know my views ain't nowhere near yours, Sean, so you can go on and blab and blab and blab and blab of how many subscribers you've had, and how many people unsubscribe to you, and how many death threats you're getting, and, you know, how much your fat girlfriend weighs this week. For real, I don't care. The thing is here is that you ignore me. You act like I'm like below you. As much as I yell, as much as I scream, you ignore me. Okay? So I'm challenging you. I saw you at a podcast with another guy, a regular interview, but it ain't fisticuffs or nothing. I just want to prove to the world that you are a fraud. You're a fraud. You do your homework in wrestling. You know some things. You know, like most of the ruthless aggression in the PG era. You don't know nothing before that. You don't know. You know about your favorite wrestler, John Cena, and you know about the popular wrestlers. Let's be honest. I mean, you get stuff and you report false ideas. You know what I mean? I don't do that. If I hear a rumor, you hear it. You can ask any Joey G fan. I say it's a rumor. I don't say, oh, this is reported. PWI said this or this. I don't have none of that shit. I know people that had that stuff that tell me, and I put it on show, and I'm the front man because, I mean, I have a lot of investors. I have people in me. But I have the charisma. I'll say what I want. I bite my tongue for nobody. And let me tell you, Sean, you know, I'm not saying cursing and all that's cool and smoking in front of the camera's cool. That's just me. That's Joey G. You know, different strokes for different folks. But your show's lame, man. I mean, what gets me about you is, yeah, you like John Cena so much. I mean, yeah, I like John Cena when he was Chain Gang. Yeah, that's the Cena I liked. You know what I mean? I want to see Cena turn around and bash something like a legend in the head. Like Hulk Hogan. Split his head open and just snap. You know what I mean? And see all the little kids cry. Just like Don Tony said, last time I was at a Raw, right? I was in North Jersey. I was at the Eyes Out Center. And these kids were right in front of me, just like Don Tony said having him, and they'd be going, let's go, Cena sucks! Let's go, Cena sucks! And their dad, their mom, you know, like, I think it was like their aunt, it wasn't their mom, it was their aunt. Can you let them say something? I said, I am, I'm just voicing my opinion. And he looked at me and he like smiled, and he was like, let's go, Cena sucks! That's exactly what I'd say to you, Sean. For real, like, just debate me, man. Debate me. That's why I want to open, see who knows more. You have more viewers than me. You got Machina behind you. You got all that. But what I got is God-gifted talent, baby. God-gifted talent. I got a mouth that can just go and go and go and go. I got creative ideas. I am a creative genius. And one day, very soon, I'm not talking like 20 years, 10 years, not even 5 years from now. I'm talking very soon. I will be the creative genius of the WWE or TNA or any wrestling company or any company. It doesn't have to be wrestling, all right? I'm not just a wrestling jerk, you know what I mean? A wrestling nerd. For real, you know? I like sports. I know a lot about politics. I know a lot about a lot of things. I just have a very large passion for wrestling. Seanzview, you come on, you put on this facade. If I'm in a bad mood, the Joey G fans know it. Joey's in a pissed off mood today. You know what I mean? I don't front for nobody. You know what I mean? I smoke blunts? Yeah, I smoke blunts. Of course. Well, Jay's recently. You know what I mean? I'm trying to cut down. You know what I mean? But I don't hide nothing from nobody. You know what I mean? My creative ideas are great. They're great. You know what I mean? I got great ideas. And when I get to the WWE, you'll see. And you think, oh, this kid, you know, he barely gets no views. He's got 37 subscribers. So what? So what? That's how businesses start, from the bottom. See, I got charisma, though. I'll never quit. Never. Like when Bret Hart had Steve Austin in that sharpshooter at WrestleMania 13. And Steve Austin wouldn't quit, that's me. I'll never quit. And like I said, Sean, you're up here right now and I'm down here. I'm way down, but I'm creeping. I'm creeping. And about, I said a year and a half, I'll be right there with you. But see, my goal is not to stay on YouTube like you. Like you want to be like this YouTube god. You know what I mean? Fuck you to YouTube. I do this to get this beautiful face on YouTube, okay? That's what I gotta do. You know what I mean? And I get with beautiful girls. And if you don't believe it, I have a beautiful girl here, okay? Alright? You know what I'm saying? I don't go out with wildebeest. Do I have to get your attention that way? Do I have to insult your girlfriend? Because I really don't want to. Because that's the kind of person I am. I can be a mean motherfucker. Believe me. You know what I'm saying? I really, really, really can. Okay? So you don't want to go there with me. I just want a friendly debate, man. If you would just friendly debate at me and answered me, instead of thinking I'm like one of your fans. I think one time you said millions of viewers I got. You acted like The Rock on one of your shows. It was back, I don't know, like a year, I don't know, maybe, I don't remember when. What do you call it? I stopped watching your show at the end of the summer because I had to get into my show. You know what I mean? I was getting into your show because I wanted to find out wrestling news because you did have some good wrestling news, but a lot of it was false. A lot of it was, you had the Roman Reigns as a heel and I'm Seth Rollins. You know what I mean? And there's 10 other things, you know what I mean, that you said that were just so like Sting and Kurt, Kurt Angle is definitely going to be in the Royal Rumble. He's resigned to TNA. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm going to say something, I make sure it's for sure that I either read it on the internet for sure or I heard it for sure. If it's just a rumor, I put my hands up like this, as I always say, it's a rumor, I heard it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you're probably a Roman Reigns dick rider too. I can see you, Roman Reigns, believe in that. Believe in that. That is the gayest, believe in that. The best saying Roman Reigns has, it's going to rain up in this bitch. He should say it like that, but in a different way. It's going to rain up in this bitch. He should use his last name, Reigns. His cousin's The Rock. So he's got to have some of that charisma in the blood in that family to work off on him. You know what I mean? For real. Well, you're not the only one showing Aaron Rift. He's another dude, who sits there in front of his computer. Well, I think this is going to happen. Let's take this from Brandy in Idaho. Who do you think Dolph Ziggler is going to fight next? Like some stupid-ass question like that. At least you're not as bad as that, Sean. I'll give you that, okay? And it's not that you're bad. It's just you ignored me. And nobody ignores the genius, Joey G. Nobody, okay? Only God, Jesus Christ, is allowed to do that, okay? You jabroni, you don't get it. And plus, you're a Cena fan, and I'm a huge Rock fan. You know what I mean? I have respect for John Cena, mad respect for him. You know what I mean? But I don't like you do, okay? I know, Johnny, to all the little kids. And that would be you, Sean. That would be you. Kissing all the fat, you got a fat chick. What do you call it? But you be kissing other fat girls. And you be kissing, Bill, Sean, this is Seanzview. How you doing? How you doing? Done. For real. We'll just see in years to come. And I'm older than you know what I mean? And you know what? That sucks because my time, that sucks. I wish I was still in my 20s, but I'm not. You know what I mean? But I still, with this attitude, with my charisma, with my motor mouth that never stops, you just can't get at me. You know what I mean? If it had it your way, you would have John Cena winning the Royal Rumble every year. You know what I mean? Like, put the belt on him again. He'll just break, Dick, even though I don't like Dick Flair. You know what I mean? I think he's a fucking joke, too. Seriously. That's what I think about tradition. For real. I'm NWO for life. Alright? The best priority ever is when the NWO made fun of Arn Anderson's retirement. Great. I'm Eric Bischoff, Vinny Russo, Paul Heyman, all wrapped up in one. And Vince McMahon, the devil himself. All wrapped in one. And you got something to say about CM Punk? He's a spoke on a wheel? CM Punk would kick your ass, for real. And I'm not out here, yeah, I am out here. I am going to kiss Punk's ass little, because Punk is the best in the world. And you want to say, oh, this is the best thing that CM Punk got kicked out of WWE. The WWE treated CM Punk like shit. It was always about what's next for John. What's next for John? That's all Vince thinks about. CM Punk said, listen to his podcast. Listen to it with Colt Cabana. What's next for John? What's next for John? At WrestleMania 29, The Undertaker and CM Punk stole the show. They stole the show. They should have been on last. They shouldn't have had Rock Cena 2. They should have never even had a Rock Cena 2 until last WrestleMania 30, like how they did Austin and The Rock every other year. You know what I mean? They had it 2 years in a row. Everybody knew that fucking Fruity Pebble was going to win Cena Rock 2. Everybody knew it. They knew Cena wasn't going to lose again. That's why Punk was saying in this podcast, let it be a three-way. Let it be something different. We just saw the once-in-a-lifetime last year. And everybody knew. Everybody. Even people that hated Cena. We know he's the face of the company. He's not going to lose. You know what I mean? And CM Punk, I mean, I'm not a big-time Brock Lesnar fan, but I loved it when Brock Lesnar beat the living shit out of John Cena. I loved it, and you want to go back and look at that show, and I got a lot of views for that, and I really don't care. I have nothing to prove to you, but I am calling you out now, publicly. I want a podcast, a debate, a wrestling debate with you. You know what I mean? What do you think is good? What do I think is good? Who knows more? You can pick it, and I'll win it, okay? I'll win it. And you can have your girl. I don't want her. For real. Alright? I don't like things that get hit in the face with frozen nickels. Alright? Or a rusty screwdriver. Alright? Because this is war. War. Raw spelled backwards, baby. Because I'm raw to the bone. It's war. Me and you are the Monday Night Wars. All them other jabronis, I don't really care about. You know what I mean? You're the one. You ignore me. Everybody else, they replied to me. You ignore me. You think you're better than people. This is Joey G, baby, the genius, alright? The genius, okay? I'm the future face, creative of WWE, and if it ain't there, I guarantee, I bet my life on it, that I'm a movie star, that I guarantee that you see this face will be all over the United States, all over the world. All over the world, Sean, you should get a good look and debate me, and maybe you'll be famous. You can say, I debated that dude. You know what I mean? That dude went at it on the internet. Because I don't hate you. I don't hate no one, Sean. Hate's a strong word. I do rise above hate. You know what I'm saying? I will take that from Cena. I rise above hate. I don't hate nobody. Hate's a strong-ass word. I don't hate you. I just think you're phony and you're a fraud. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, dickhead. Prove me wrong. Alright? Because The Rock is the best. And so is CM Punk. And The Rock owns John Cena. John Cena, like Santino says. Okay? The Fruity Pebble. You know what I'm saying? That's what he is. Fred Flintstone fell on Wonder Woman and out came John Cena. Straight up. Fred Flintstone fell, slipped, his dick fell on Wonder Woman, and bang! The Fruity Pebble came out and went, John Cena sucks! John Cena sucks! And you know what I'm saying? It's just really 2 words for you, Sean. Suck it! And it's Joey G, baby, the genius. All day long. Wrestle Talk with Joey G. It ain't just Wrestle Talk, sports and all. St. Louis, I got winning tonight in an upset with Arizona. I think Arizona will lose out. They'll maybe win one more game, but they do got a tiebreaker over my Philadelphia Eagles. But the Phillies traded Jimmy Rollins yesterday. Jimmy, good luck in L.A. You know what I mean? We're going to miss you. You're the best shortstop. You're better than Larry Boa. You know what I mean? J-Ro, great. Thanks for the World Series we had here in 08, even though I sat right here. I really don't care about baseball. Football and basketball, the NBA and NFL and the WWE, they're my 3. You know, all kinds of. I love wrestling. You know, I don't really like TNA that much. TNA I watched last night, and I don't know if the Dudleys put, you know, Dixie through a Carter, Dixie Carter through a table. I don't know, but Dixie looked all right last night with her leather pants, and that's my next show, Fantasy Girl, Fantasy Diva, Joey G's Fantasy Diva. The sexiest diva ever. And Sean, you'll never get a sexy diva. Not the way you go. I see you're trying to be cool. Last time I watched it, he had a bandana and he started putting things on the thing, how I do at my studio. You know, because you think Joey G just going to sit here in front of an iPod his whole life? No. I'm getting invested. I'm having a wet t-shirt contest to be sponsored for my show. Okay? I'm coming up, buddy. Alright? And it's going to be me and you. Because all them other jabronis that are out there, I don't even count them, Sean. So you should be flattered that I put you on my level. You know what I'm saying? But in ratings, you're up there, like I said. but I'm creeping. And then I will take you over one day. And then I'll give you a job working for Joey G's Entertainment. Okay? This is Joey G. Subscribe, and Seanzview, you ain't got nothing on me. Suck it. Peace.